I don't think it should be just a shoe-in for Stevie, that because he played for Liverpool, he should get the job. He should get the job because he's a really good manager. And right now, he's proven to be a really good manager. And I hope that continues. And then it'll be like, yeah, Steven Gerrard should be the manager, not because of the legendary player, because he's a top manager.
Steven Gerrard at Rangers winning the title. Do you think he should be the next Liverpool manager once Jurgen's hung up his managerial pen?
I'd love to see him Liverpool manager one day. I think everyone at the club would love that, but we'd all want that when Steven was fully equipped and fully ready, because we want him to be successful, obviously. That's not to say he shouldn't be the next manager, but I think management is all about timing. And if Jurgen Klopp was leaving tomorrow and Stevie's won the league, it'd almost just feel like a natural progression. Now, Jurgen Klopp in 2 years' time, maybe Celtic have come back at Rangers and they didn't win the league. And then, even though Stevie's still the same manager, probably an even better manager in 2 years' time with more experience, it'll be like, yeah, but Celtic won the league, didn't they? Or what about some... That's just the way we think in football. And I don't think it should be just a shoe-in for Stevie, that because he played for Liverpool, he should get the job. He should get the job because he's a really good manager. And right now, he's proven to be a really good manager. And I hope that continues. And then it'll be like, yeah, Steven Gerrard should be the manager, not because of the legendary player, because he's a top manager. And the signs right now are looking like he is going to be a top manager. It's not just winning the league. His record in Europe is out of this world, and that's going back since he joined Rangers in the first couple of years, even when Celtic were winning titles. So he's building up great experience. He's with a big club. There's pressure. There's European football. He's involved in cup finals, going for titles. So all the things that you'd want a manager to do in preparation for the Liverpool job, Stevie's doing right now. So he keeps ticking those boxes. He's in the mix. But I don't think it should be a case of it's definitely Steven Gerrard. There should be 3 or 4 candidates going for that job, as with any big job. I'm sure Stevie will be part of that. And if he's the best man for the job out of those candidates, absolutely.
I suppose it's easy to say in hindsight, but as a player, when you were playing and training with him week in, week out, did you always think, yeah, he's going to be a manager, he's going to be a top manager?
No, because I don't mean no, I didn't think he would be a top manager. What I mean is I think it wasn't where you look at players, not just Stevie, because Harry Kewell was a manager. And if you just said to me, Harry Kewell would be a manager, you think no. And it's funny because it almost feels to me now, certain people who you think would be managers, and I think me and Gary Neville are two, who are like, very loud on the pitch, or to organising people, you always automatically think those type of players will be managers. I almost think it's different now, where it's almost, I wouldn't say people who think about the game more, because I think about it a lot as well, but maybe not as emotional maybe as I was, or, screaming and shouting on the pitch. We always think of what we think as a manager. But Stevie was always a deep thinker about the game. He was an emotional player. I think he's like that as a manager. I think that's a good thing if it's harnessed correctly, which I think it is with Stevie. But everything Stevie's done has been out of this world in terms of, player, captain his country, 100 caps. There's nothing he hasn't done at club level. And he's taken that into his first job as a manager as well. So sometimes there's just something about certain people that's pretty special. No matter what they put their hand to, it proves successful. And Stevie at this moment, having done it as a player, now starting to do it as a manager, it looks like he could be one of those. So, as I said, it's very difficult to say, yes, 100% he will be a manager. Because I think a lot of people fall into management as well, because you get to the end of your career and you think, what am I going to do? I think Stevie, credit to him, he didn't go straight into a job. He went to Liverpool's academy, dealt with the younger players, improved himself as a coach and dealing with people, and then took a really brave decision to go to Rangers. So he's... I thought he'd have a go somewhere, but as I said, he's proven to be a great success in his early stages.